Hi friends, it is week 38 and I'm here to share my results with you and what happened this week as I lived my life and tried to apply the formula as best I could as I'm going about my week, and also just using some of Bashar's other teachings and permission slips, as he calls them, to help me live a happier and just a better life in general. So this week, some positive things that happened this week. I spent some time with my grandkids, quite a bit of time this week, so that was really nice. I just love them so much. It's so amazing to be around them and spend time with them, enjoy their company, and I'm just so blessed that I get to live 2 doors down from them while they're growing up, and it's just a really, really sweet time as far as that goes, and having grandkids in my life. I'm looking down at my notes. I took some notes on my computer, so if you're wondering why I keep looking down there, it's because I have my laptop in my lap. So that was great, spending time with my grandkids, and that really helps to keep my vibration up. My youngest daughter and I also share the same birthday, and our birthday's coming up. And I had a ring that my grandmother gave me when I was 16, but the stone had come out of it. It was an aquamarine birthstone, and I took it into the jeweler and ordered a stone to put in it and to get it all repaired and everything to give to my daughter for her. She'll be 18, but her 18th birthday, and I'm so excited about that and so grateful that I have the money to do that. It was quite expensive, but I could afford it, and I'm just so blessed to be able to give her a meaningful gift like that, something that's sentimental and a nice piece of jewelry that I'm sure that she'll treasure. So that was awesome. And then I had my first Changemaker Club meeting this week, and that's where I think I shared before that I started a club at my school, and this was our first meeting, and it's a club to I am the leader of the club, but the students are the ones that are running the club, and then they're coming up with the ideas as far as positive changes that they want to make in their school and community, just to make the world a better place. And they had some great ideas and were very enthusiastic about it. In fact, they were so enthusiastic that I had to kind of shoo them out when it was time for the meeting to be over. The meeting was like an hour and a half, but they were just so excited about all the things. And we some things that they are interested in doing are to raise money to help a local animal shelter. They want to have provide scholarships to people that are not able to afford college. And they also, one of the students had the idea of wanting to inform her peers about all of the energy that is used up by Chat GPT for just things that are not really necessary. So those are 3 ideas that they have so far, and I think they're going to just take off running. And I came home excited myself and very enthusiastic, and ordered shirts for them. It has Changemakers, and it has a tree on it. And then one of the girls is going to bring in her tie-dye stuff, and then we're going to tie-dye the t-shirts. So very cute, very positive and upbeat, and I love that. I'm so excited about that. I also participated in the polar plunge this week to raise money for Special Olympics, and I'm very grateful that we had a warming trend, and so it wasn't completely freezing that day, and the water was, I think, 53 degrees, but it wasn't terrible. Like, yes, it was cold, but I would do it again next year. I think it was for a good cause. Challenges this week. I moved on from feeling grief about my relationship ending, and it turned to anger, which I was really surprised because I don't typically get angry, or it takes a lot to get me angry, and I started getting angry towards him, and I hate that. I hated that. I hated being angry and that feeling of being angry, and I intellectually know that resisting the feeling only keeps it around longer. So it's hard when you start learning, I think, how reality works, and then you see yourself going through a situation and becoming like having negative emotions about it, but intellectually you believe something different. But what Bashar says is that you don't actually know it. Is he gives the example, like, if you sit down in a chair, you just sit down. You don't wonder if the chair is going to hold you. You just sit down in the chair because you know that it's going to hold you. Well, beliefs are like that too. So if I really believed what I want to believe, or what Bashar's teachings and the way that I want to think about reality and believe that reality works, if I truly did believe that, then I wouldn't be having the experiences that I'm having, as far as letting that relationship go. Therefore, not saying it's a good excuse, but I really drank too much wine this week and did not feel well at all this week, on a few days. And this morning I just woke up feeling very depressed and very low vibe, and I just decided to use Bashar's 13th step. And that's where you just make a firm conviction or decision that you are not that person anymore. So you don't necessarily need a whole process to like cut back on drinking or stop drinking or, AA or anything like that. You can just decide not to do it. And then you don't do it. You're actually a new person, because we're really a new person every second. We're shifting through billions of realities every second. And so we are always changing. We're always growing. But the 13th step is where you do it consciously. You just decide that you are going to do something or be a certain way, and then you just change. And so I'm not saying that I'm completely there yet, because I did the 13th step before, and I also made the choice to start drinking again. But whenever I did that before and just decided that I didn't want alcohol in my life, it was easy for me. Like, I didn't really think about it or crave it or anything. So I think it's really stupid that I brought it back into my life, but I shouldn't invalidate that choice either. So anyway, it's a choice, and I could choose that if I want to, but it is not really helping me. It's not adding anything of value to my life, and all it is lowering my vibration and making me feel worse than before. And so I want to use the 13th step on that, and then also the 13th step on my relationship issue, and just decide that the person that I am is a person who has trust and the way that reality works, and just a knowing that the perfect relationship will come along at the perfect time, and I don't need to insist that it be a particular person, even though I love him and love so many things about him and about our relationship. When the actual right person comes along, I won't care if it's him or if it's somebody else, because I'll feel amazing in the relationship. So it'll be everything that I wanted it to be. And I'm planning on feeling amazing now. So I'm just going to decide to send love to my ex, and then also be a good friend to him and support him in what he's going through. That is one of the things that I love most about our relationship, is how good of friends we are, and how we have so many things in common. And it doesn't really need to be like a sexual relationship. It can be just a friendship, a really deep friendship. So I made those two decisions, that I don't need alcohol in my life, and I am going to be a good friend. I'm going to be happy, and I'm going to just know that the perfect relationship is going to come at the perfect time. And I realize that thoughts may creep back in from time to time, and I'm just going to keep reminding myself of these new beliefs that I want to form. And yeah, that's the 13th step, and we will see how it goes. I look forward to seeing you guys next week and hearing from you. If you got any value from the video, I hope you will like it and subscribe to the channel, share your work with Bashar, and any tools or techniques that you've used in situations like this. And I hope you have a great week. Love you.